Why you letting these folks pay you to talk about me? Why you letting these folks pay you to talk about me? Like, and you don't need no money. I ain't even finna go there. Like, you don't need no money. Like, you don't need no money. Like, you don't need no money that bad to the point where you'll go talk about your son. What you doing? What you doing? How you gonna lay that type of legacy down in our family? How you gonna do that? How you gonna lay that type of legacy down in our family? This our family. Like, how you gonna put that in our, you know what I'm saying? I'm salty I'm even following you. Get your ass off my shit then. You talking about you salty, you following me. You on my shit, talking about you salty. Get your dumb ass off my line then, stupid ass boy. The f is you talking about? You salty cause you on my line. You follow me. Man, get your dick sucking ass off my line. Talking about you mad cause you follow me. I ain't suck, man. Anyway, man. It's crazy. And then these folks don't offer number $500, $900, $1,000. They inbox Suge. Ask Suge, hey, can we interview you? We just interviewed Finesse 2 times more. Get what Suge told them. Y'all must want to talk about that. They were like, well, we just kind of want to get your side of the story. Get what Suge told them. 10,000. You talking about 10,000? And I told you going there, you gonna lie. You ain't gonna say nothing good. Yeah, you gonna lie. Yeah, you talking about we ain't going on there to talk about our family, man. We ain't going on there. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. We moving different. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. We ain't getting paid for no money. We ain't getting paid no money to go do this shit. And then on top of all that, I'm just gonna go ahead and lay this shit all on the line just to be funky. I'm saying, I'm trying to understand how you got so much to say about my woman. I don't care about what you got to say about me, cause you my mama. Like, I can't, however you feel about me, it is what it is. That's how you feel about me. But what we not gonna do, you're not gonna talk about my woman. You're not gonna talk about my woman, especially when you got a funky feet ass over there. Especially when you got a nigga over there, feet funky, crusty, musty, bald head, eyes cocked, mustache crusty, lips crusty, skin on the side of the face, everything at the same time. And you talking about mine? Oh, nah, we finna get some straightening. Right here this morning. We gonna make sure when next time you gonna sit on that couch, I'm gonna make sure you got some good explanation for these. I want to see what you got to say when they ask you these next set of questions, when they give you that $500. When I get through with this live right here. I'm trying to understand how you got so much to say about a woman, and Suge probably got 8, 9, 10 videos on OnlyFans. And Suge averaged $10,000 to $15,000 a month. A month and a half, Suge might see 10, 15, close to a dub off OnlyFans. And your boyfriend make nothing. You got a man sitting in the house that I pay bills in. You got a grown ass man sitting in a house that I pay bills in, and got mad because I didn't want to pay the bills no more. See, let me explain something, man. I move off morals and principles. I don't care nothing about no family. Like, that don't mean nothing to me. Because you see what family do? God blessed me. He blessed us. And what you do? You moved a man in on our blessing. You moved a man in on our blessing, man. And I know people, oh, you gonna regret how you most definitely, I'm gonna be hurt. Anything go on with my mama. Y'all don't understand it. I love my mama. Shut up. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I can be hurt, though. I can feel a way. A motherfucker ain't gonna tell me I can't be hurt. So you gonna sit up and just tell me I can't feel a way. I can't feel a way about a motherfucker having a whole nigga laid up in the house wanting me to pay the bills, but I'm wrong for not wanting to pay the bill. So I ain't got the right to feel away, huh? Man, y'all ain't talking about man. Y'all ain't talking about shit, man. Y'all ain't talking about shit, man. Motherfuckers suck my dick, man. Yeah, motherfucker ain't gonna make me feel bad about not letting the motherfucker do me wrong. So we gonna get down. So we gonna get down to the peaches and cream of this shit. We gonna get down to the cream of the crop. That's what we gonna do. So I got employees, I got drivers or whatever. Check this out, right? So I go on tour. I tell everybody, man, I'm gonna give you 1,000 to 1,500 on tour, depending on how much you drive. Long story short, I got a boyfriend driving for me. I ain't finna make it last long. Come move. I'm letting a boyfriend drive for me because, you know, I give my mama money, but it ain't enough for her. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? Cree ain't got no job. Your boyfriend ain't got no job. Tell him come on drive then. Now pause now. She let this nigga come around. Now, I'm finna go somewhere with shit, right? So boom. She let this nigga come around. So I'm like, Mom, he ain't doing nothing. You just got a man sitting around our foundation. Like, what is this man gonna do? Like, Suge ain't just sitting around. My women, when I had BBJ, everybody wasn't just sitting around. Everybody was doing something. Everybody was working. Everybody was touching something. So I'm like, Mom, what's this nigga? Like, every time I come over, he walk around with his shirt off, stomach out, and scraping his feet. And man, what the f is this funky feet ass moving and scraping his feet and all in the refrigerator and all on the motherfucking George Foreman and this all cooking and frying fish and all in the backyard on a motherfucking barbecue grill that I pay motherfucking bills in. Y'all don't pay bills there. So I gotta watch a nigga walk around lovely and then on top of that don't even wanna help me watch my child. When Suge got a booking, Suge get a booking, we get a booking, I can't even get you to watch the baby. I can't even get you to watch the child. Oh, I don't watch kids. You a grandmama. You was obligated to watch kids when you became a grandmama. What's wrong with you? Like you as a grandmama. Oh, I don't watch. I want to go to the club. I'm going outside, baby. Man, you 50. You got 9 grandkids. Come on, Mom. That's why I'm hurt. Cause you don't want to be no grandmama, no mama. I'm hurt. I ain't mad at you. I'm hurt. They fucking with me. But then I gotta come over there and deal with a nigga. Hey Rick, you get some of that weed. What you smoking on? Man, I ain't smoking on nothing, man. So that Braxton Hardenberg looking at away from a nigga, fool. What the f? Come on, man. So look, we on the tour. So the ended up now, mind you, man, when we on tour, when I eat, everybody eat. When I get my haircut, everybody get a haircut. When I go get my nails and feet done, everybody get their nails and feet done. When I eat, everybody eat all that old extra shit there. So they don't even have to pay for that out their pocket. They don't even pay for this shit. I'm making a way. You ain't got to pay for this shit out your pocket. I'm going to make sure you eat. I'm going to make sure you got shit together. And if you know what I'm saying, you need something, you know what I'm saying, I got you. You niggas men. Like, I'm not no nigga daddy. And a nigga ain't got to be with me. You understand? And I make that clear. A nigga don't have to come with me. You don't have to come be F and G. A motherfucker choose to come over here with me, and then when they see it ain't sweet as they thought it was, that's when they want to flip their script. That's when they want to go, oh, he this, oh, he that. No, I just ain't going. Yeah, I just saw that lame ass shit from afar and wasn't going. Motherfucker can't tell me shit. I've been taking care of my mama bills 3 years before a nigga moved in. Yeah, I got a whole family, man. I got 5 motherfucking kids. You think I'm finna take her a whole house with a in it? No, and guess what? And guess what? I didn't even not say that I was done paying the bills. I just said it was time for the to come on down with something.
Man, so this is a crazy situation for Finesse two times. Now listen up. I understand what the nigga is going through. Now you will never understand his situation until you become the breadwinner of your family. Listen up, there is so many pressure on Finesse two times, and that's the type of pressure you have to go through when you are successful. That's the kind of pressure that family, friends have to put on you when you are successful, because they feel like you have to take care of every bullshit that they bring on, right? Now, I understand that every situation have two sides of the story. Now, Finesse is exposing the mom for getting paid to go on a podcast to talk crazy about him, and that's not even enough money, right? Finesse is saying that, listen up, man, my mama was paid about $500 to go talk crazy about me and paint me like a bad person, right? That's like painting the image of your son as a bad son, right? Because that's what we felt when we heard Finesse mom side of the story, and we felt like Finesse is not a good person, and we felt like Finesse was doing bad, and we felt like Finesse wasn't taking good care of the mom. But that's not the situation. The situation is that the mom tried to put more responsibility on his boy, right? Because there's no way that your son is taking care of the bills and you go bring another man to the house, and the man that you brought to the house has no job. He's not doing nothing. He's an idle man. He's the devil's workshop, right? So he stays around the house and you are not even ashamed of yourself. Now, bruh, you are supposed to have some type of shame, some level of shame, right? You are 50 years old. Yeah, you can have a boyfriend. There's no problem about that, but you don't have to bring your lazy boyfriend to the house. Your boyfriend that has no job, that has no income, that makes no money, bring him to the house and let your son feed your boyfriend. That's not good. That's not fair. That's not reasonable. That's not what a mother should be doing, right? So you said everything you said on that podcast with Real Life Productions. Shout out to Real Life Productions, because I made a reaction about her video. And you all have to also remember that Finesse two times has gone on Real Life Production to do interviews and talk about his situation with his brother No Love, right? So shout out to Real Life Production. So you went on Real Life Production, you talked crazy about your son, you said that your son wasn't taking care of your bills, your son is always leaving you in the house and all that stuff. But the situation at the end of the day is that your son is complaining to you that the man that you brought to his house is doing nothing. He offered him a job to be a driver, contribute to the success, and he doesn't want to contribute to the success. And it's looking like you want your son to go down financially, because that's the bridge you are building right now. And that's why successful people don't F with unsuccessful people. Be you family member, or be you a friend, be you their child or stuff like that, they don't want to associate with you. They can help you, but they don't really want to associate with you because they know that you can bring them down. That's the situation that Finesse two times is going through. Yeah, I really understand him, man. When everybody remembers who to get some money from, they have to remember you. When everybody remembers that, yeah, he has a lot of money, let's go get some money and all that stuff, and they don't do nothing to contribute to your growth. Now, you are a grandma, right? And you don't even want to take care of your grandkids. So how are you a good grandma, right? You're not a good grandmother. I mean, it's crazy, right? You want to go to the club, you want to live your life, you want to do this, but you don't even want to take care of your grandchildren. Especially when your son and his wife is about to go get some money, and they tell you to, ma, listen up, man, take care of the kids, let's go get this money and we come back so that the family can be good. You don't even want to do that, right? That's uncalled for. That's crazy. That's like a wickedness, man, right? You are not supposed to be doing all that. You get what I'm saying? And your son still loves you. Your son said that he's been paying your bills for 3 years until you bring this man, until you went and brought your boyfriend to the house, right? He's been paying the bills. He's been taking care of all that shit, right? And you weren't doing nothing for him, not even taking care of your grandkids. I mean, a grandmother's supposed to be proud of, being a grandmother, taking care of the kids, make sure the kids loves you and stuff like that. And I, not to like talk crazy about you, but I heard when you were saying that, when Finesse 2 Times was still a little boy and went to prison, you were in the street, you were selling drugs and doing all that hustling just to make money and stuff like that. It looks like the lifestyle you started building when you were still young, the lifestyle you started building when you were still growing up, that's the same lifestyle. You are still attached to the lifestyle. You don't want to change. You don't want to become better. You don't want to. Finesse was complaining that you wasn't even coming to the jail to see him. He has no picture with you when he was in jail and all that stuff. He missed you as a mom, right, when he was still young. Now he's trying to make amends and you are not even playing your own role to make sure that everything is back to normal. I mean, that's crazy, right? You're supposed to do better by your kids. Now, you weren't that good of a mom to Finesse 2 Times, according to what he's saying, right? But you have the second chance. You have another opportunity to take care of your grandkids. So the love you didn't show to your boy, you can actually show it to his children, right? And he can see the love that you didn't show him on his kids, and he can be like, okay, cool, man. Yeah, my mom is doing good. That's all you can do. That's the least you can do. Yeah, so let's call a spade at the end of the day. We just want to make sure that we call a spade. We just want to make sure that you do right by your boy, because he has money, because he was paid millions of dollars and all that stuff doesn't mean that he have to spend all this money, because when he start doing what you want him to do, he will go back being broke. That's what's going to happen, and you can also leave the house and go back being broke, and everybody's broke together, and that's like broke people dragging rich people down to become broke like them. He doesn't have to do all that, okay? So go do better by your grandkids. Go do better. Leave your boyfriend alone who doesn't want to get a job, right? Your boyfriend should be working. That's the way he should be supporting you, right? He should be working. He was offered a job opportunity, he wasn't even doing that, and your boyfriend is coming between you and your son, and you didn't even talk about that when you were doing the interview. I mean, you could have said, yeah, I brought my boyfriend home, and my boyfriend was a situation, my son was complaining about my boyfriend, and that's why he stopped paying my bills after 3 years and all that stuff. That could have been understandable, right? So shout out to Finesse 2 Times, man. Shout out to Finesse 2 Times, mom. You all go settle your family differences. You all come back together and become a great family. That is a lesson to learn. There is nobody wins when the family feels, right? Nobody wins when the family feels. You all get your shit together. You all come back together and become better, right? We need more love. We need more happiness and togetherness, because united is when you guys can win. And that's all I have to say. Make sure you all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. And if you are feeling generous today, you can send a super thanks to the channel, or you can join the channel membership, and I'll give you a very big shout out whenever I'm making my videos. Thanks for watching, and catch you guys later, man.